All right. Hoping that works. My apologies to everyone. I didn't know that that was going to happen. Stand by just for a moment while I get this posted back up. We're going to start it over. We were only a few minutes into it anyway, and I apologize for anyone. I didn't know that was going to happen. I guess we had a possible copyright issue that happened thanks to Live to Win. So get right back to it. Thanks for your patience. Stick around. Why does everybody really care, and why do we love Trent, and what's going on with that? It's because he's a funny sumbitch. That's why. And he makes me laugh, and we share a common love normally of a lot of things, but one of the things we share definitely a common love for is music. And Live at Chance's house started off with just me and an iPhone and being here and playing some music because I wanted to. And I just thought, hey, this would be cool. And now it's turned into a whole nother thing. So I told him, I said, as part of this deal is that we're going to be talking about some heavy stuff. So let's talk about some light stuff, and let's end this with a happy note, because I want to have a lot more of these conversations and a whole lot less of the other conversations. So I figured, you know what? We'll give everyone a little breath of life and talk about a few things, and then we're going to wrap it up. Guys, I was asked this question, these set of questions actually about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I've actually asked these questions for some other people, and it spurns a lot of great conversations. So Trent doesn't know what I'm going to ask him. This is going to be completely off the cuff. We don't need to get into any great length of detail. 8 music questions. First one, band you hate.
Pink Floyd.
Damn it. I think you're lying.
Well, I'm saying that for you.
I know. I'm just.
There are some bands I hate. I got to stick with Pink Floyd just because of the Amigos.
Now it's almost like a joke. It's like Batman was a thing with one set of friends, and now you hating Pink Floyd is a whole thing with another set of friends. So I get it.
I respect Pink Floyd, but
they're not your thing. I get it.
No.
Mine, by the way, was Nirvana.
Well, a lot of people right now. Oh, Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam, yes, another band that I like. So we do disagree on certain things. I actually love Pearl Jam, and you don't.
No, I can't stand that band.
All right.
Hold on, I gotta give you one more that I hate.
Oh, sorry, we're on question 1 still. Go ahead.
That band that sucks. That Gwyneth Paltrow was married to the dude.
Oh,
Chris Martin.
Coldplay?
Yes.
Not a fan, huh?
How in the hell they sold out Texas Stadium supposedly? I mean, who thought that they could fill that place up?
There's a lot of people that like them.
If you really like Coldplay and you were thinking about donating, I love Coldplay. They're awesome. Just
All
playing.
right.
I'll hate them anyway, no matter what you do.
That's funny. All right, overrated bands, or what? Just one. I just need one, not 3.
Overrated?
Yeah. Can't repeat.
Oh, I was like, just
can't repeat.
Just make the list.
It's really a thought-provoking question, because there are some powerful brands. There's bands, there's brands, and there's bands, and there's some powerful brands of some bands that I just don't get. I'll tell you mine in a minute, but I want to know what you think.
Well, okay, so like I could say this. In country music, I think Florida Georgia Line sucks. But they're like guys that were singers in bands that couldn't make it, so they said, hey, let's put some pretty boys together and act like they can sing country, and they can't. All right. Overrated from, let's say, the 80s genre. Even if I enjoy some of their songs, Poison.
Okay. Yeah.
They're way overrated. They're fun, but as far as a band that should be able to sell out and all that stuff.
Mine was the Grateful Dead.
Well, I thought everybody thought they sucked.
No, apparently they have a loyal legion of fans that think they're the greatest thing since sliced bread.
But just remember, all those people are dropping acid.
Band that surprised you.
That surprised me in what way? Like
Like maybe you didn't know them, or you knew of them but never heard of them, and maybe you had a preconceived notion. Then you went either to a concert or you heard them and you went, okay, nope, I get it.
I'll tell you one of my favorite bands that I didn't want to like because I heard one song and I was like, I don't even like what this guy's singing about. And they became one of my favorites. And that's Matchbox 20.
Yep. Which song did you not like?
Push.
Right.
Because I didn't pretty much comprehend the music, or the lyrics. And I was like, what a dick. I want to shoot and I will. I was like, no. And then I listened to other songs. Not that. I still don't even listen to that song much. And I was like, these guys are really good. And he's really good lyrically. I mean, well, obviously he writes the music too, so it's kind of, but yeah, Matchbox 20 is definitely one of those groups that I really, really like that I didn't want to like. I thought, no.
Band that made you love music.
Well, I've always liked music, so I never got into rock and roll, hard rock,
right,
until I accidentally heard Kiss at my friend's house in Wisconsin, and I went back to visit. And he played a song. I was like, hey, what's that? And he's like, I don't know. I said, can you play that one again? He had a bunch of singles. And he played it again. I said, well, who's that? And he said, I don't know, Kiss. I didn't know who Kiss was. I'd never seen them, nothing. Okay, so they got me into rock, because once I heard them, I was like, oh, wow, there's a different kind of sound. But anybody who kind of knows me, I've got this real disco part of me. And that comes from when I got my first cassette player. Plus, Donny Osmond was my first thing. Donny Osmond Superstar was my first album ever. Disco really kind of caught me because I liked the groove. So what happened? We get to order tapes for 13 of them for 1 penny. My first cassette player. I was like so excited. And what did I order? KC and the Sunshine Band's greatest hits. Helen Reddy's greatest hits. Charlie Rich greatest hits. And I also got some of those dance things, those compilation like K-Tel, they were all in that thing. And anybody who's ever seen it, I've got various types of dancing when I actually could dance, or not dance well, just different styles. But I love disco.
We'll call it KC and the Sunshine Band since that was kind of your first, but yeah, I get it. Disco in general.
Yeah.
So band that changed your life then?
I'm going to have to say, changed my life. Okay, I was into the Beatles and I was into the Beach Boys. Mm-hmm. Okay, even before the disco. And that's because I heard them. And when I say, anybody ever asks me what my favorite band is, I never say Kiss. Everybody knows I love Kiss. But Kiss is a whole different entity for me. It's just kind of always been around when I got introduced to music, rock music. And there are songs that nobody ever heard of that, from their crappiest album ever, there's 2 songs that are great songs to me. One is called I, and that's about I believe in me. I believe in what I'm capable of. I have faith in me. Another one was World Without Heroes, because I think that's a really, really good song. And the words, I'm a lyrics guy, so I really get into the lyrics. But I would say they changed my life in the sense that I told my mom and dad not too long ago that they said, I remember when we gave Trent to talk about the birds and the bees. And I was like, that conversation never happened. my mom goes, well, where'd you learn all that stuff? And I said,
Destroyer.
no, I said, I had to learn from the streets, Mom. I had to go to the streets and learn. And but actually, it's close to Destroyer. It's Rock and Roll Over, which is my favorite Kiss album. But if you go on there, there's all sorts of naughty stuff on that album, and that pretty much changed my life in the sense that I got opened up to music that I never even had heard of.
Well, I'm glad that's the one that changed your life, because God knows it ended up being mine. And we'll talk about this in this next question, because I've seen Kiss more times than I've seen my favorite band. So damn you.
Yeah, right.
So the next question, we're wrapping up here. A couple more. Band that's your guilty pleasure.
Oh, I've got a lot of those. Back in the day when I was a rocker, I liked Wham and George Michael and Duran Duran, and no matter how much I made fun of them, and Ultravox and certain other bands that were more new wavy. And back then it was, I'm a freak, I'm a rocker, I'm a roper, but I listened to everything. But yeah, you didn't want to be that pink-haired guy with the hair down to here and mascara if you were actually trying to be like, rocker. So yeah, I've always liked those. But guilty pleasures, I love Prince. I love. This one's gonna make people gonna make fun of. I actually like Luke Bryan, so it's really weird because I don't think I would like Luke Bryan. But guilty pleasures, yeah, it's In Vogue is another one that I like to listen to a lot.
Well, you nailed that better than I did, because I guess you've really put the definition of what people see guilty pleasure as. I actually said Kiss was my guilty pleasure. And it's because I never really knew anything about them. And then I didn't know anything about them after the first concert. And even after the first concert I went with you, I didn't know anything about. But now that I know a little bit about them, I've heard them, I've seen them, and it's about the show. It's about the spectacle. It's about the theatrics. It's about the production. So for me, I'm not going to put a Kiss album on just to listen to it necessarily, but I like it. So when I hear a song that comes on the radio, I go, "Yep, that's Kiss," and I like it. And that's kind of how I define guilty pleasure.
Let me tell you something. I think George Strait is a legend. I think he's great. I mean, I do. I mean, there's nothing about it. We went to Vegas and we ended up going to see a George Strait concert. And this was right before they really hit it big. So it was George Strait. We were out at some racetrack. It was George Strait, Tim McGraw, the Dixie Chicks, Jody Messina. It was just when they all hit. And I went, and it was like a Texas jam of country. And I will tell you that I am so happy I went and saw him that time, because I've never wanted to see him again. It's one of the most boring shows I've ever seen in my life. Now, I was with somebody, so I wasn't looking at any kind of hot chicks walking around, if there were any, because nobody was hotter than mine. But I never wanted to see George Strait again. I've been on George Strait's boat. I've been to his house, down the house he had at Port Aransas. I don't care to see George Strait again, because he's so good that I could have got the CD and it sounds great. And I wouldn't have had to sit out in the heat and do all this and be literally waiting for that big moment in the show. So I'm happy that I got to see him. It's like about I got to see Elvis or the Beatles or something, because no matter how good they are, seeing legends is a big deal. People don't maybe know this, but a lot of times I can't go to Ranger games or I can't go to concerts, even though I try. You had talked to me about if I want to see Billy Joel. if I wanted to see Elton John, just these different concerts. Of course, I'd want to go, but physically, I haven't been able to do those things. We've been to some where you've seen me bent over, just not feeling it, not be able to stand. I'm glad I saw George Strait. I wish I had seen Paul McCartney. That was another one, because I may not be able to go see these people, and then people pass away. Or what were we going to see? Hall & Oates.
It's
Hall
been
& Oates.
It's been rescheduled for the September of next year.
Well, we need to pick up those donations so I can make sure to make it that far. That's a joke. But okay, so what people may not realize, my first concert with my friends that wasn't at Six Flags, or something like that, was at Reading Arena, was Asia. And me and my buddies, they know who they are. And we went to that show. That was like all of our very first concert. But my very first concert was supposed to happen before that. And guess who it was? Hall & Oates. That was going to be my very first concert. Something happened, wasn't able to go. So the fact that when you said, hey, you want to see Hall & Oates? I'm like, yeah, because they were supposed to be my first, maybe they'll be my last. And then that got canceled. So if I'm going to a Hall & Oates concert, don't even bother buying tickets because it's going to get canceled.
So, well, I already have the tickets, remember?
No, I know, but I'm just mean for anybody out there.
Oh, I gotcha.
If it's anywhere close to where I would be going, it's not going to happen. I love Hall & Oates. That's not even a guilty pleasure. That's one of my top 5.
All right, last question. We're gonna kind of sum up and wrap up here.
Okay.
Because this hasn't been long enough.
I had a boss. Hey, Derek, you'll appreciate this. I had a boss once who asked me a question, and I told him the answer. And he says, Trent, I asked you what time it was, not how to build a watch.
All right, last question. Band you can't stop listening to. You could take this a lot of different ways. I took it in a way that I've got a band that I listen to incessantly. I listen to them all the time. They're definitely one of my favorites. They're not my favorite, but I listen to them constantly. If it's in the car, I listen to it. If it's on my Spotify, I listen to it. Anytime, anywhere, I'm listening to this band.
Okay, I have certain ones. I have certain CDs that are in my car, and it's kind of funny who they are. It's not funny at all. Kool and the Gang is one of my favorites, and they are always in my car. The Gap Band is actually in my
car. You just dropped a bomb on me. Wow.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Come on, ride the train. Never mind. I don't want to go into that. Yeah, no, the Gap Band, those goofy brothers from Oklahoma. I mean, they dressed like Crazy Ray at the Cowboys thing or Dale Evans. They had funky outfits. When I saw them, like a video of them live, I was like, what are they wearing? And I found out they were from Oklahoma, and so they were really part of Texas. But it was just funny. But I love them. I have Matchbox 20. You know who else is? And I don't even like him that much. But that really good singer that does the stupid show, Blake Shelton. Mm-hmm. I just like the way that guy can sing so many different styles of songs and not sound exactly the same. So I've got him in there. What's funny is I don't ever have any Kiss in there. Never. Unless somebody's riding with me or I know they want to hear it, which is like 2 people ever in my whole life. What about you?
Steely Dan.
Okay, I love Steely Dan too. And I know not as much as you guys, you and Marty and Devin and Thomas, but I love Steely Dan. Yeah. Well, I also have Def Leppard, old Def Leppard, like the first 3 albums. Well, 4, but nobody knows the first one, the second, third. Well, I've talked about this before. Triple Shots. When you find a band that can put out 3 albums in a row that are incredible, that's really something. Because they were churning out albums, a lot of bands every year. There was a new album. So you had like Night Ranger did it. Some bands were able to pull that off. Some bands have some of the greatest albums of all time, and they don't have one other one that I like. Guns N' Roses. Their first album is something unbelievable. The rest of that crap is okay, but that's not my thing. Yeah, I know I got wordy. I didn't want to. I told you I didn't want to, and it happened anyway.
Well, just to kind of put a wrap on that, I told you it, before we even got this thing started that, we had talked about this yesterday. I said, you know what, Trent, we got to have a plan, and it's going to be 30 minutes. And then I slept on it, and I woke up this morning. I was like, there's no way in hell I'm going to, 1, get it to 30 minutes, and 2, it was jokingly saying that, of course. No, this was important because I knew that we were going to be talking for a while, and I wanted to make sure that we had the opportunity for you to say everything that you wanted to say. And I know you didn't even say it all. We could talk for another couple hours and still be coming up with all the explanations and things to say.
I want to say one thing.
Yeah.
And it's very important for me to say. And I've said it already, and I've said it in different ways, but I have to say this. I want to make sure that people understand how much I do really appreciate this. And 1, I want to thank you, and I want to thank every single person out there that have been my friends in my whole life. And no matter what happens or what's going on or how it goes, and I just really appreciate the fact that I have some great people in my life. And, I'm talking about friends. I had some great family too. I really do. And I'm lucky in that regard. I'm lucky that I've got friends like the people that are out here. And I always will be grateful and thankful for all of that. I just want them to understand that anytime that I did it, I mean, I can't say it, cut myself off from the world, it wasn't because I just didn't want to talk to people. I had to focus to get as far as I'd gotten, and then this came out of nowhere, and it was just like, this is the straw that broke the camel's back. And I was the camel. So I need to say that I really appreciate that, and I want to make sure everybody understands it. And they will be hearing from me. It's just been, I got to fit it in between certain things. And you'd think, hey, can't you just send a quick message? It doesn't work that way with me. If you've never read a message of mine, if you've never received a phone call from me, if you ask me one question, you're stuck. So you're going to hear it all. And just please, I hope you understand that. And just, I've said it over and over that I would never ask. I am asking again. Not because what people have done has been amazing and more than enough, and it's gotten me here, but I know it's not quite where I need it to be, but I don't have anything has been a bonus at all. I mean, and it means the world to me, and I said I don't ever want to ask. I kind of want to finish this off, and I know that if I'm real with myself and not trying convince myself that I'll make it happen no matter what. The reality is I need any help that any help I can get. I just wanted to make sure I said that so people understand that it's not just you, and say it myself, not have other people say it for me.
Well, that's important, and I think that's a good way to wrap things up, Trent. And look, we got a lot of living to do, a lot of fight still ahead, and a lot of things going on. So everyone who's watched so far, thank you for everything you've been on. Any questions that are in the comment section, we're going to get to those. We'll make sure that we'll answer them. I'm going to get this posted up. It's going to be on Facebook on a couple of pages. It's going to be on Trent's page. I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel, and we're going to just make sure that it's available for people who haven't been able to see it here. But it is on this Facebook page. It's on my personal page. It's also going to be on my music page called Music by Chance. And it's going to be there for replay. Thank you for everyone that's come. Thank you for everyone that's donated. Thank you for the kind words that you've given myself and the kind words you've given Trent, sincerely from the bottom of my heart. And Trent's already expressed it the same way. Thank you. It's the hope that brings more promise of a better future. And I don't think I can say it better than that. So with that said, Trent, thank you for coming and putting up with my crap and making you do this and getting to where you needed to be so we could do this. I love you, brother. And that's all I got. You got anything?
Yeah. Hey, when you do that like scrolly thing across the bottom of the screen,
yeah,
can you maybe put it like right in the section where it covers my face? I didn't really do my hair and makeup, and that's true about this video stuff. About
lighting is important.
Well, yeah, because I'm like going, man, I got this thing, and I've definitely proven to myself why I removed all mirrors from my place, and that I definitely should have been on the radio because I have a face for it.
I don't think we can end better than that. Everyone, thank you for coming. Thank you for joining in. We'll see you guys. Take care.
Thank you.
A Joe's Tavern production. So embarrassing. Completely derailed. All right, let me start over. We'll edit that out. We'll edit it in post. We're doing it live. All right. Let me recap what happened before the microphone turned off. And thanks for everyone chiming in and letting me know that I was muted because it's a Joe's Garage production. Okay, so listen, what happened is that for those of you who are watching now and thinking, why is this guy completely out of his brains, not talking on the microphone anyway, look, the first video was long and we had a lot of content in there. I will repost it. It'll be on my page. It'll be on the Music by Chance official page. It'll be on Trent's page. Put it on Joe's Garage page. And we'll also make sure that I have links in the comment section right now that will stay up because this one's not going to get flagged. And I'll put it in there's two different playlists on YouTube It's a video by Chance, but I'll have the links are already posted. So I'll have those up by tonight or first thing in the morning for anyone who missed the first interview that has now since been deleted. It looks like it's live at Chance's house versus the Kiss Army, and Kiss Army won. So I had a big finale. Was going to show you guys some fun stuff. Trent, just so you know, the ending, I'll have to explain it instead of being able to actually show it, because I don't want to have to delete this video and then have to put it up later. The ending was going to be War Machine, because I thought that was appropriate. And then I had edited together a finale that was going to show how the Kiss Army does it right, and how the show ends. And I found some really good video of the concert here in Dallas that I was going to put up. So anyway, I had a few other videos I was going to show. It's stuff that I've shown before, but I'm going to post those up so that the live feed can continue. Anyone who comes in, you'll get just a quick glance at what it is I do outside of all of this other stuff. But I also have a new music video for a song that I play all the time. For those that have watched for a long time, you know the intro and outro song has been a song that I wrote called Mountain, and there's a video for that now. Lastly, once again, thank you to everyone who has come on, who's been patient, gone through all of it. This was, like I said, it was a difficult thing to do. It was a difficult thing to do physically. It was a difficult thing to do with some microphone setups that we had. But in all seriousness, the GoFundMe page is posted on the comments section of this live feed. It'll also be posted on my page and everywhere else we can post it. We've already said it. This was to do two things. One, to explain a little bit about what was happening, where we're going, and what's going to happen in Trent's future. And the other part of that was to just do the ask, which he said it there at the end quite well, I do believe. If you have the opportunity to give, to live, we would appreciate it. If you have the opportunity to give so that he can live to win, we'd appreciate it. And if you can't do that, that's okay too. A share is worth a lot, because there's a lot of anonymous donors that may not even be someone that we know. All right. With that said, I'm going to wrap up with a few videos here just at the end. Have some fun. Let the live stream continue. If there's any questions you want to have answered, if you just want to say hi, you're popping in just to see what's doing. Live at Chance's house is every Thursday at 7 p.m., sometimes Sundays at 8, depending on basically when I get off work. And all of the episodes, all of the hilarity, because it's kind of turned into a music/comedy hour, especially if you watch the first 7 episodes of the 24 we've done to date. But a lot of what's happened has happened for a reason. And I'm very blessed to have the opportunity to do something like this. This show has evolved into something that I never thought it would. It started off with me just working off an iPhone and playing a few tunes for my friends during COVID. Now it's turned into a medium that has allowed me to do so much more, especially to give to the people I care about. And I'm very grateful for the opportunities that I have so that I can do that. Thank you once again to everyone for watching tonight. I really appreciate everyone who's stayed on this long. This is a longer episode than I normally run, but it was important, and I'm very proud and happy to do it. Take care to all of you. Love you guys very much. Trent, much love to you, my brother. You guys have a great night. Got a few videos to show you, and we'll see you soon. Take care.
Living my life in a slow hell. Different girl every night at a hotel. I ain't seen the sun shining 3 damn days. Been fueling up on cocaine and whiskey. Wish I had a good girl to miss me. Lord, I wonder if I'll ever change my ways. I put your picture away, sat down and cried today. to her.
Last night in the hotel, everyone knows but they won't tell. But their half-hearted smiles tell me something just ain't right. I've been waiting on you for a long time, fueling up my heartaches and cheap wine. I ain't heard from you in 3 damn nights. I put your picture away. I wonder where you've been. I can't look at you while I'm lying next to him. I put your picture away. I wonder where you've been. I can't look at you while I'm lying next to him. Saw you yesterday with an old friend.
It was the same, how have you been? Since you've been gone, my world's been dark and gray. You reminded me of brighter days.
Hoped you were coming home to stay. I was headed to church.
I was off to drink you away. I thought about you for a long time. Can't seem to get you off my mind. I can't understand why we're living life this way. I found your picture today. I swear I'll change my ways. I just called to say I want you to come back home. I found your picture today. I swear I'll change my ways. I just called to say I want you to come back home. I just called to say I love you. Come back home. So just how far down do you wanna go? We could talk it out over a cup of joe, and you could look deep into my eyes like I was a supermodel. Well, it's you and me, baby, no else we can trust. Don't say nothing to no one, no how we fuss. To never crack a smile or flinch or cry for nobody. We'll give your ID card till the bars are gone. Yeah, you're ready to say she kept jotted the call of the United Federation of Tennis. He won't speak English anyway. Everybody knows that the world's full of stupid people. So meet me at the mission at midnight. We're divvying up there. Everybody knows that the world's full of stupid people. Well, I got the pistols, so I keep pesos. Yeah, that seems fair. So put the sugar in the tank of the sheriff's car and smash the deputy's tires so they won't get back. at the mission at midnight, we'll divvy up there. Everybody knows that the world is full of stupid people. Well, I got the pistols, so I keep the pesos. Yeah, that seems fair. Speak English anyway. Everybody knows that the world is full of stupid people. So meet me at the mission at midnight, we'll divvy up there. Everybody knows that the world is full of stupid people. Well, I got the pistols, so I keep the pesos. Yeah, that seems fair. That seems fair. That seems fair. That seems fair. I'm gonna walk from the place where I come from. Well, I'm gonna walk and leave you behind. I'm gonna walk 'cause you made me love you. I can't believe I go so far away, so far away. But it lets me ease my mind. At the mountain I let myself go. The mountain listens, the mountain knows. Well, you're gonna walk 'cause you say you love me. You're gonna walk and leave me alone. I let you roam, you soon realize I've got another place to go. Can't believe I go so far away, but it lets me ease my mind. At the mountain I let myself go. The mountain listens, the mountain knows. stare at a face I can't see. Feeling lonely and scared, how long will it be? Once it used to fill my soul with pride. All this hate without a home to call my own. Confusion, anxiety, reality, infidelity, reflections of what I want to be, are distorted by an abnormality. I set my sights on reality.